What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy NextGen720, and I am back with another video. If you haven't checked out my last video, please do so. I'll leave the link down below in the address, well, in the description down below. If you're interested in getting any big game or small talk apparel, I'll leave the link down into the store. You can get yourself a t-shirt, coffee mug, or whatever. On to today's video. Um, there's been some major leaks for according to regarding to the Nintendo NX from some pretty reliable sources. The first leak comes from GAFK. I think they deal with surveys and Nintendo was a client of them. And someone I guess took a snapshot of one of the surveys and posted it online. Let me go here to the survey, read some of the stuff here that they have on what the NX is going to be capable of doing. It says Nintendo NX, it said exclusive game franchises featuring Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, and more. No brain. This is what to expect from the Nintendo NX. It says connect with other game players around the world via the Nintendo Network. No brainer. We can do that now with the Wii U. Check this out. This is, I guess, confirms a rumor that we've been hearing. It says gameplay flows between the Nintendo NX console and the Nintendo NX handheld device. We've been hearing about, the Nintendo NX is supposed to be this hybrid system that you can take with you on the go, and I guess, take with you on the go and come back home, hook it back up to a docker station or whatever type of station or whatever the case, and play with it at home. Now, listen, kind of makes sense for Nintendo. You know what I mean? One of the problems that the Wii U had was that Nintendo was kind of spreading itself thin with supporting and developing games for the 3DS, which the handheld department and the Wii U console. They said they had a problem with they didn't know making HD games took us as long or whatever the case may be, but this is a smart idea for Nintendo. Now, I mean, whether I agree with it or not is something different, but Nintendo, let's be clear, they have the handheld market on Smash. When you're thinking handheld gaming, unless you're playing on tablets and stuff, Nintendo was not with as far as the 3DS. Now, for what I gather from this right here, that, what Nintendo said they wanted to do, rumor, that you can buy one game. Say you buy Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 3DS or for the NX. That game that you're buying, you'll be able to take with you on the go. You know what I mean? Or play with it at home. So by Nintendo still average, going after the kids in the handheld market, this thing probably does sell like hotcakes. You know what I mean? Like I said, when you think of handhelds, you think of, the Nintendo 3DS or whatever the case. I'm not big into handheld gaming. I don't care. I'm a grown man. Normally when I'm driving, so I don't have the chance to play. I'm not riding the bus or any public transportation. So this is not, it's not conducive to me and my lifestyle, you know what I mean? So if I didn't drive or I had to be on the bus, I was backpacking it, then yeah, maybe handheld gaming will be okay for me. But that's, when I go anywhere, I'm driving, you know what I mean? Or it is what it is. But this could be huge for Nintendo. Imagine being able, like I said, buy one game. Oh, I'm sorry, they're going to, just let me know that third party is going to be on board. Because look at the 3DS, it has huge third party support, you know what I mean? So Nintendo's willing back in third party. Hey, kids are going to buy a handheld, so, whatever the case may be. Nintendo has kind of lost their presence in the home consoles since the things, but what they're doing, I guess, between the NX with the NX is merging the two. The success they have with the handheld world, bringing it here to the home console front, I guess, for lack of better words. So it may work out for them, you know what I mean? Like I told you, it depends. If I want to buy a Nintendo NX, it has to have third-party support. Must. You know what I mean? I don't care for Nintendo exclusives, so it has to have third-party support if I was to buy one. Let's keep it to you. It says here, about time, Nintendo, you were able to earn and share gaming achievements, triumphs, and defeats with your gaming friends and the Nintendo gaming community. So Nintendo's, or after 10 years, or 11 years, or just about to go on 11 years. The 360 came out in 2005. They hopped on the scene with achievements. So it looked like the Nintendo NX will have an achievement trophy type system. Kudos to Nintendo. Finally getting with the program. Get with the program. About time. They finally getting on board with modern day gaming. You know what I mean? Gamers like to brag about their trophy list, their gaming score. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Nintendo's finally getting on board with that. Still trying to shake this little cold, so got the orange juice bumping and the vitamin C. It says surf the web and make video calls on your TV. You can do that now with the Wii U. That's nothing new. You can surf the web with the Wii too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's nothing. But let's get juicy now. Supports 4K 60 frames a second video streaming. What does that mean? No brainer, Netflix. I don't know Hulu, but you have a couple video streaming sites out there. So they're going to support 4K. They're going to support 4K. It is what it is. Now, I don't know if they're talking about between the handheld device and the home unit. I don't know. That's still a big gray area. They didn't go into details, but if that was the case, that would be huge also if you can stream. But it won't be natively upscale, which is cool. 4K to 60 frames a second. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. They just they said streaming. I don't know. You know what I mean? They didn't go into particulars. Then it goes on to say gameplay graphics at 900p 60 frames a second. And again, I don't know. Maybe this is just the minimum 900p 60 frames a second. Just to be honest, I would take 900p 60 over 1080p 30 any day of the week. Just to be clear that I would take 900p 60 over 1080p 30 any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yeah, sit down, girl. You about to knock the thing down. You know what I mean? I would take that any day of the week. And like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I would think this is the minimum, and I guess according to the games, because the Wii U does have some games that are 10. Well, I know one game, Smash Brothers, is 1080p 60 frames a second on the Wii U. Now, normally with Nintendo type games, they're not pushing the same shaders and textures as other games. You know what I mean? So I guess it's not that hard to get a game. I guess up. It's not that demanding for us 1080p 60 frames a second. So as far as Nintendo's exclusives, they're not, little cartoon character, very cartoony, so they're not, I guess, graphically demanding, but I don't know about this 900p 60. Like I said, I don't know if this is the minimum or is this, that's just an odd risk, just like, I don't, like I said, I don't know. I'm giving Nintendo the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say this is going to be the minimum, that the console can do. Because 900p 60, which is again is cool, and resolution really doesn't bother me at all. My main thing with this console here is that it has third-party support. That's important to me. I need game invites mandatory for every game. I want to be able to access, invite my friends to games. Talk, have voice chat mandatory in every game. Those are the things that are important to me. And if the Nintendo NX can do that, then I will buy that. I would buy one. If they have third-party support, if this is true, they already have achievements, which is cool with me. I need voice chat mandatory in every game. And I need to be able to invite my friends to game. My people that are on my friends list, I need to be able to invite them to games and play with them. You know what I mean? If Nintendo can do that and get third-party support, I will buy Nintendo NX. If they don't, if they can't, I won't be buying one. Just because I don't care for Nintendo's exclusives. I'm not into Mario. I don't care about Donkey Kong and Kid Icarus. I don't care about their games. They gotta have third-party games for me to buy one. Also, let's talk about some other rumors here. A lot of stuff came out today, and this one here is kind of huge too. It says reports suggest that Nintendo NX may work with the PlayStation 4. It says the rumor comes via a tweet from the Wall Street Journal and appears to reference a report from David Gibson. It says he's a highly reputed chap who reports on gaming and tech on the Magpie. Like he's a legit source. Well known within the gaming circles. The community, whatever the case may be. It says here, quite how the Nintendo NX will work with devices is unclear, and it does cast doubt as to what the NX might be. We've been assuming it will be something similar to a standard console. Well, what if it's a small bit of the hardware? What if it's a smart bit of the hardware that connects to an app on any device? It can be a box no bigger than a mobile phone that you carry with you on the go and just launch the app that connects with the NX on whatever device that you choose. We want to play on smart TV, PC, iPhone, or the PlayStation 4. Let me read that again. It's kind of interesting when you think about that angle. He says here, what he said, we've been assuming it will be something similar to a standard console. But what if it's a small bit of the hardware that connects to an app on any device? It can be a box no bigger than a mobile phone that you can carry with you on the go and just launch the app that connects with the NX on whatever device you want to play it with, a smart TV, PC, iPhone, or PlayStation 4. We do know that an app developer, Dina, is involved with the project, suggested the NX will be more mobile than that of the Wii U, with better networking features. How do you feel about that? What if it was just like a little device, no bigger than a cell phone, that you can launch the app on? A new like I don't. How do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but it's saying reports that it may be not only talking about the controller, whereas we can be reportable. I mean, maybe function, compatible. I'm sorry, with the PlayStation 4. Now listen, stranger things that happen. I know a lot of people that have their PlayStation 4 hooked up to the Xbox One via the HDMI port. So like Microsoft doesn't block the fact that you can plug your PS4 into your Xbox One and use it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can see it maybe happening. They said other consoles, you know what I mean? So I don't know if they talk about the controller. They're talking about the app will give you access to your friend list. Like I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe, like I said, I don't know, but we're going to see. More news is going to come out. We're going to know just about whatever this console can do by the time E3 rolls around. Summertime in June 2016. We're going to know just about everything this console can do. Now, what do you guys think? Are you interested in this? What was the most intriguing part to you? To me, was the fact that they're going to have achievements, better networking, you know what I mean? And I pray and hope that third party gets on board. If they do this, I will buy the Nintendo. But listen to also too, I don't want to, when I buy this, if I do buy it next, I don't want to feel like I'm taking a step backwards, okay? All that gimmicky shit is fine. But what I mean by taking a step backwards, when I bought the Wii U, I felt like I was taking a step backwards because it can do the basic shit that I was doing since the original Xbox. You know what I mean? Invite my friends to games. You know what I mean? Voice chat mandatory in every game. Nintendo has to stop being so strict. You know what I mean? Put a Twitch feature up there. Let us stream my game. Gamers are big into streaming. That's more, actually, Nintendo doesn't get it. That's more advertisement for your games and for your consoles. Hold on one second. So whatever something like that, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, not something like Nintendo doesn't get that. You know what I mean? The more people that play your game, more people see you playing your games. Your advertise free advertising. You don't have to pay for commercial. You know what I mean? I need to see a Twitch Twitch app up there. That'd be dope. Or stream, live to YouTube. Now Nintendo does have their YouTube content creator thing, which is kind of crazy in itself. You know what I mean? And it was turned off a lot of major YouTubers who refused to stream Nintendo games. You know what I mean? Because of Nintendo wants your ad revenue for every game that's that you play, or that you broadcast on YouTube, which is not much. You think about pennies, like this crazy as like this is like it's petty. Like just say if Arm & Hammer pays $1 to advertise their product on your channel, out of that dollar, Google is going to automatically take 50 cents. Then whatever partnership you have with the Curse, TGN, or whatever, they're going to take their percentage. Then you left with that. Then Nintendo wants to take some of that. Like that's crazy as hell. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. But if Nintendo can do those things right there that I asked for, then I will buy Nintendo NX. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Bang bang.